Hello, hello, hello. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this. Mom laid down, so we shall see. If you're new here, I'm Kathy with Living Miracle Homestead, and I'm just here to talk to my friends a little and see what's up with everybody and talk about what I'm going to be up to. So, I um man, it's hot in here. I think I'm going to have to open a window or something. I can't open the front door because of the dog. But I can open this window. If I can crawl up here. Take you guys with me. I need new windows or something. They're really, really difficult to get up and down. That hurt. But I am. Oh, I'm overheated. I guess I could turn the fan up a little bit, huh? Hopefully that'll help. Turn up that light. Maybe that'll help. Phew. What a day. So, how is everybody today? Now that I've taken a little extra stress out. It's hard for me to be on the phone because it's hard for me to hold the phone for very long, but I'm trying my best to keep it steady. I think I am going to put my stool up. Hopefully I won't drop the phone. That'll help me a little bit. Maybe I can put it on the arm of the chair. That'll help some. So, Mom, my sister gave me a call yesterday. She's fixing to bring my mom over. And, hello, Luke and Mathis. I'm sorry. It's hard to see the names on here. Hello. Everything's good today, John. Thank you for asking. So unfortunately yesterday, my sister was bringing Mom over to me, and she fell. And at first my sister thought she might have broke her nose, but she didn't, just bruised a little. She broke her fingernail down into the quick, but other than that, she looks pretty good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, John. That's not an easy thing to lose an animal that you've loved for years or even days, to be honest with you. So, yesterday it got up to 87 here in Florida. I don't know where y'all are at. lost my sister in a bad car accident too. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's hard to lose your sister. Really hard. I know when I lost mine, it was very devastating. And hard too when I lost my daughter. More than anybody ever lost was my hardest was my daughter. um, Thank you. I'm all right. I got it. Um, so, what was I? Where was I going? Um, my whole thought process just went away. So, my friend Walt is 102 years old. He'd be 103 in July and absolutely doing wonderful. And I keep saying, I wonder how long I'll live. I hope it'll be that long to be able to see my grandkids and my great grandkids. No, thank you, John. I don't know you and I just don't do that. Thank you. Anyways, though. I don't know what you're talking about, sub. You can subscribe to me if that's what you'd like to do. But I don't have any I don't know what you were trying to say. So anyways, uh so my chickie babies are growing up pretty fast. I put them out yesterday. Those of you who know me, you know that I'm raising chicks right now, and I've got some quail eggs in the incubator, and doing pretty good. They're doing really well. It's a little hard to keep the humidity up in the incubator, but it's doing well. The dogs were a little bit anxious last night, so I had to bring Chester inside. My outside dog, bring him inside because it was raining, and I didn't want him to get wet and catch cold. Hello, Scott. So it was a really interesting evening last night with all the storms and everything that were coming through and all these heavy winds. I can imagine what the middle of the states are going through. So many people. Last I heard, someone said there was 30 people that have been lost their lives to this nasty storm that went through the states. I got Mom home this morning. She was so hungry. She must have woke up hungry because she immediately said, I'm hungry, I want something to eat. So when I brought her home, I made her some French toast, and I made strawberries with honey in it and drizzled that over top of her French toast. Oh, she was really, really excited about that and ate 2 pieces, which is good. I try to give her a nutritious breakfast and lunch, and sometimes I even get to feed her dinner, depending on what time my sister gets off from work. But it's important for us to eat good as we're getting older. And I won't be able to live to be 102 like my friend if I don't eat better, huh? So, um, let's see what else is new. Well, I didn't see as many blackbirds in my yard today, but I still don't see any mangoes in my mango tree. Hopefully, they will rebloom. Sometimes it blooms twice, and I'll get a nice harvest, but I don't know. Hello, Brenda. How are you today? I seen your picture with all the snow. Brenda, that is beautiful, but I know you're tired of it. Ready for spring, and I'm ready. I'm ready for fall. It was 87 degrees yesterday. Can you imagine? Ginger, that's enough. We didn't even have a. We didn't even have a. She's being a pain. Can you guys hear her growling? We didn't even have a spring. I mean, it was one or 2 days here. Bam. It was 32 this morning. Wow. I can't tell you what the degrees is right now. It's really nice. It's supposed to get to 75 today. I would say it's probably about 72, 74, somewhere in there. Now the outside dog's going to start. Oh well. You're beyond ready for summer. Yeah, I mean spring and summer. Yep. I just can't get over how hot it's been already. I mean, it's not even. It's only. It's only. It's only March and it's already hot. I just don't know how we're gonna get through this summer. And I haven't even gotten my garden done. I'm just. I got in there one day with them and was doing it. And Lance got stung, so we had to get out of it. You still got the wood stoves, yeah, I imagine. I imagine so. Everybody's talking about how bizarre their winter was, so warm and everything, and like in Alaska they had really warm winters, and they had such warm, like in Virginia and stuff, they had such warm days, and then they had days that was really, really low. It's just fluctuating so badly up and down that nobody can really figure it out. But I want to show you these. This is my pot holders that I'm making now. Aren't they pretty? I am falling in love with these things. I mean, I really do like them. And that's the other side. I like doing multicolors. This one I think I'm going to keep for myself. I really, really love this one. I really, really do. And I made a little one. Um, this will be for the table for to sit something on. I think I'm going to make some more smaller ones just for sometimes you don't really need a big pot holder. You just need something little like that. Hello, Miss Julie. Thank you. So when I get a whole bunch of stuff made up, I think I've decided to try and find like a craft bazaar or something, or craft sale, so that I could maybe get a table and sell some stuff. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I've got all these bowl koozies that I made and stuff like that. So, and but right now I've got to work on my girlfriend Wilma had given me most of the stuff, not the innards, not the batting and stuff for the quilts, but I'm making her daughter and her son quilts, and I really would love to get her daughters made and sent up with our friend Allie. She's down here with her mom. Her mom fell and broke her hip, so she's in the nursing home right now. So hopefully nobody will call me and mess up this thingy. I'm getting texts that are coming over top of it, but it hasn't stopped the stream, I don't think. Anyways, so I'm just working on some stuff, trying to do a little something to make some extra money. I'm having trouble getting things together here, and I really got to get the quail cages built and up. So hopefully, hello Shadow. It's morning for me, or afternoon. You must be somewhere where it's nighttime or going into nighttime. So man, I can't focus today. I should be focusing better. I finally broke down and took my B12 shot yesterday afternoon, and maybe that'll make me feel better. I realized that, I had stopped taking it because I didn't know. It's synthetic, and I don't know if I really want synthetic things in my body. Oh, you're in Sweden. Cool. And so I went ahead and took it, and thinking maybe it'll help me because I've really been feeling really bad lately. Oh my goodness, that you sound like me, Julie. Good to see you. It's been a while. Yep, it has been a while since I seen you on here. You know what? I look at it like this. I want to be more, how do you say, on a schedule and more punctual and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, life isn't always perfect. And I cannot always do everything that I want to do all the time. Thank you. You know, it's like I'm running all the time. I run for my mom. I run for all my needs. I don't get a I don't get a break unless I go to Georgia. I really don't. And usually when I'm in Georgia, I'm so excited and just I want to do everything that I just lose track of being in the moment. But I did go. We did go to the sale barn, Mike and I actually bidded on some eggs, some quail eggs, but they were so expensive. I said, "Oh no, I don't think so. Not for a quail egg. I don't. I'm not going to pay $19 for a dozen quail eggs that I do not know whether they're any good or not. Number one, and that's way too much money. So I didn't buy any. I ended up getting some quail eggs from a farm, but they're Bob White quail and they're not the Coturnics like I really wanted. So right now I've got a whole tray of uh, um, Bob Whites. There's 124, and then I have some Coturnics in, and we didn't get to put any more in. I can't remember how many Coturnics there was that we put in. But anyways, I'm going to wait a little bit longer and see if David can give me some eggs so that I'm going to take the bottom trays out and take all those eggs out and put them in the hoverbator so that they can hatch when it's time. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. The last 6 months last year were a mess for me. My dad passed away on July 21st. My sister-in-law lost her unborn son. So it has been a stressful time. Yes. Oh, Lord, please give him peace and understanding. We have wild Bob White quail. Prayers for you and your family. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We can all use prayer and peace. Peace that God can only give us. Yeah, I want to I just want to turn them over so that I can harvest them as fast as possible and keep out the nicer looking ones to have some so that I can hatch out periodically and keep them running like I used to. I used to have a freezer full of them and could eat them anytime I want. I haven't had any in a long time and I really love them. They're very, very tasty and easy to grow out and not a lot of food. The way I'm going to set them up, they're going to be they're going to be on the outskirt of they're going to be in the coop, but on the outside so that I can run waterers around through there. And I'm pretty excited about it because I'll be able to I'll be able to keep that going and have a better system. And whatever food, because quails seem to toss food. Um, Whatever they toss, I can let the chickens get. And also, I'm going to have 2 sets of them. What I'd like to do is put on the wall that goes back and forth, um, opposite from the shed. On that wall, I'd like my quail. On the other wall, I'd like my rabbits. And I think it will work really, really good. So when I get off here, I got to figure out my church has somehow got 2 text groups going on. So we shall see what that's all about. Let's see. I was finally able to sweep the living room floor. I paid for it dearly, but I did it. Is your back hurting again that bad? I didn't know. I haven't really talked to you lately. We should get on the phone, huh? Hey, Christy. What's up, girlfriend? Please tell me you got some good news about a vehicle. I've been praying hard for you to find a vehicle. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brenda. Well, I'll keep on praying. I think my pastor somehow merged his work text with his church text. He just started a job um, driving a tractor trailer. And he's hauling plants, I believe. So I don't know, ladies, if you heard, I'm out there um, at nighttime until I think Wednesday night is my last night, or Tuesday night. I'm not sure. Um, I'm really not sure. Um, their son, or Walt's son and daughter-in-law, are in the Carolinas somewheres, and they're spending time with their son who is being deployed, and he's a he's a pilot in the Navy. So he is he's being deployed for I think 6 months, and it's not very good place to be right now, I guess. Kind of sketchy. But anyways, it was his birthday and his son's birthday, so they're just visiting for a few days, and I get to spend some quality time with Walt again. And he's definitely on a different frame of mind now, so he's much nicer and not being so hateful and cantankerous. So I'm enjoying spending some time with him. Wow. It's not easy. It's not an easy job. Number one, I get sick from. I get seasick and I get motion sickness. I don't do well in planes. I don't do well in any kind of turbulence or anything. I do okay if there's not a lot of wind and you just sail, I don't get as sick, but when you get hit that rough wind and stuff, I just get sick as a dog. Yeah, Christy, he's I probably shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch, but he's let me pray with him. He's talking more about God, and he's talking about he don't understand why he's living so long, what's going on. I said, listen, Walt, I'm a lady of faith, and I believe in my heart of hearts that God has something for you. That there's a reason why he's keeping you around for so long. Well, we'll see. I don't know. He's told me at different times that he's accepted Christ, and then he's turned around and said, no, I never said such a thing. And I don't know. He's had some experiences with Christ that he's told me about in the past, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't like flying either. Not my cup of tea. Yep. I can't read and ride at all. I get motion sick too. Even apologize to my sister for being stuck with me in the back seat with my head in a bucket. Oh, yes, Julie. David used to drive a tractor trailer. And he would love for me to go with him. And I would do my darndest to try to sit up in the front of the cab and just talk with him and laugh and cut up and have a good time. But sometimes we'd get to going down the road, and if there was any play in the road or anything like that, or a lot of wind, I'd be right off to the bunk and just get sick and sick and sick, and I'd have to go to sleep until we get where we were going, and then I'd get up again. We had a lot of fun going different places together in the 18-wheeler. It was kind of cool. But most of all of our driving, together was here in the state of Florida. Julie's bucket was a must-have for all trips. Yep. Still to this day, Julie. Maybe I'll show you guys my little things. I have in my truck now. Even when I'm driving, I get seasick sometimes, or motion sickness. The last 2 times I was going, and I think that's the reason why I have such irritable bowel when I'm driving too, are going to and from Georgia too because of that specific thing. I had a friend whose daddy was on hospice. I went over and took them some things. Asked his daddy if I could pray with him. His daddy started praying the sweetest prayer. Rick had never heard him pray. Oh my word. Doesn't that just break your heart? That windstorm Friday was insane here. Fire is scary stuff. His dad passed away 2 days later. Yeah, it's honestly, I think that what happened with Walt, when he denied that he said that he accepted Christ or anything like that, I believe it was because we were talking about it. We were excited about it. That they told me that he did that. But see, he had already asked Christ in his heart with me. And I just don't understand, you know, I don't understand. I don't know. I just don't understand it. And maybe he had dementia and we didn't even realize it because he always talked about the same stuff. Because he was always in the newspaper and stuff like that and talked about stuff that he just read or whatever. Um, I don't know. He's such an eccentric man, and I just pray to God that he gets saved. But I didn't know that. Julie. I didn't know that there was fires around you. Some people are having very bad windstorms, but some people are having very bad tornadoes and such like that. The last I heard was 30 people have died through them storms. So I don't know. But I'm glad Mom's in there resting finally. I think she's not getting enough rest at home for some reason. I don't know if it's maybe the cat getting in there bothering her, or maybe one of the neighbors are making weird noises or something that's waking her up in the night. I don't know. It's harder sometimes for real intelligent people to have a childlike faith. Exactly. Exactly. And um and he is very intelligent. I mean, he has a very high IQ. We had our stuff ready to go in case they evacuated us. The dust was insane. Wow. I'll definitely keep you in my prayers, Julie. Mm. Well, Brenda, I have prayers to add to yours now. Um, uh, I never want to go through that again. We need rain so very badly. Yeah, y'all have been deprived of rain for several years now. I just pray that it doesn't come and wash things away and it just saturates the ground and not run off. That's the sad part about it. When you got really dry ground, it wants to run off. It doesn't want to stay there and saturate. When I water, I water a little bit and then I turn it off and then water it a little bit more when it's really super dry, so that it'll soak down in it and won't run off. Because even though I have sandy soil here, the dust and sand, it'll just run off. It doesn't sink down and saturate it. It'll run off, pull off somewheres. So my bees are still doing pretty good. I need to go in them. And let's see, today's Monday, so I'll probably go in them tomorrow, hopefully. I think I'll tell Becky to bring her suit with her so we can go into the bees. She's coming up in the morning. And I want to see them and see how they're doing. I may have to spend some honey. I don't know. They've been pretty active here with all that's blooming right now. My son had a tornado come real close, but no damage. An 83-year-old man was killed through, though, and the fire department said he had stopped by earlier to see if the shelter would be open. Wow. We had fire warnings ahead of the storm because of all the lightning we had before the rain. It's already dry here. We didn't get much rain from the storms. Anne-Marie had a lot of damage in Arkansas near her, but she's okay. Yeah, I saw that, Christy. She put that up on Facebook and showed some of the stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Facebook I saw it. It might have been her channel, but I think it was Facebook. And I think Mac and Patty said they were okay. And the last I talked to Teresa, they're all okay there too. And Helen and Lily are okay. But I haven't talked to them today. But I'm going to call them later on and see how they're going. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Just life is going crazy. I just pray that things settle down around here, you know. I don't even know how to think or what to do anymore. I really want to get some land, and so I can actually do the things that I want and need to do. But it doesn't seem that no matter people worry about Florida being with the hurricanes and everything, but the hurricane went clear up through Georgia and Tennessee and North and South Carolina and Virginia and all that kind of stuff. They go up all everywhere. So tornadoes come across, and there's earthquakes different places and droughts, and yeah, I don't think that anywhere is totally safe when it comes to weather crises. Glad to hear you didn't get any damage, Julie. Weather's been crazy everywhere. Yep, it has. It really has. But nobody could have expected, that was a fluke. People said that hadn't happened in 100 years. That Helene or whatever it was, going through there, the hurricane. going through there and doing all that devastation. That hadn't happened in hundreds of years. So, excuse me. It is very crazy. I think so too, Brenda. I think it's very close to the end of time, but that doesn't necessarily mean like a year or two or I think it's going to go on for a little while with all this craziness going on. Um, um, I don't know. I just feel like I need to prepare for my family for the worst things just because I know that Lord says we need to protect and care for our families. So I feel like if I had a little bit more land and could get things more processed and done, I think it would be better. Hello, Nancy. Yeah, it's been a busy morning for me too. Um, and there's so much. How do I say this? Well, even down to eggs. You know, if I didn't have any eggs right now, I've got so many freeze dried eggs. You know that I could survive on. But until these chicks that are coming up, I still got chickens giving me eggs. But you know what I'm trying to say. Um, Trying to get that really on the roll so that I have more eggs because I really do want to do more prepping and stuff like that. And even, there's nothing that I'm not there's nothing that I'm prepping that I couldn't also feed to my animals down the road, feed to anything as far as that goes. Um, and I could cycle it out as I need it. I just really think it's important. I'm so glad I got that freeze dryer when I did. I really am really, really glad I got it. Um, I still have 15 chickens that I need to process. They're they're finally starting to put on some weight. Those last ones, I'm just not as happy with these birds as I have been in the past. The other chickens that I've had that were Cornish cross have grown so fast and so big and just been lazy, not moving around. These birds are like freedom rangers. They're jumping up on things, they're running around, and some of them even have red in their feathers. It's just really bizarre. Um, and I thought that one of my white birds was from the Cornish cross chickens. No, I believe I had three white birds. I don't know how. I can't keep up with my birds. I have a rooster out there, a white rooster. He's not crowing yet, at least not that I know of. But he's got spurs on him that long. He's got to be. He's got to be a little bit older. He can't be the same age as them Cornish cross. There's no way in the world that he could be then. Exactly. I've even given the animals older canned goods. Nothing goes to waste. Exactly. And I'm growing now. I don't know if I've even mentioned this. I'm growing now things for my animals. Um, I'm growing the Biden's weed and different stuff for the animals. In fact, I'm getting ready to chop my moringa back, and I'm going to save some of it for freeze drying, but I'm also going to feed it to the animals because it's really, really high in protein. And I've seen several videos on feeding quail. There was one video, I can't remember where I seen it. Now that I've got the YouTube on the TV, I can sit here and watch it much easier than being at the computer. Well, one of the videos I watched, this fella pretty much only feeds his quail, and I want to say there was chickens involved in this too, moringa leaves. That's all they eat, bugs and moringa leaves. And he made a thingy so that it would harvest out larvae for the quails and the chickens and everything too. So I'm gonna look more into this and find some way of having a more protein for my quail and chickens. I don't quite understand. I've got to do some research about this because I don't quite understand why is layer feed only 17% and game bird is 26% and baby chick feed is like 22 to 24%. I don't understand all that. Why is the protein higher for game birds and new chicks than it is for layers? So does that mean I need to feed them more greenery and not so much protein? Because you know worms are high protein. So I don't know. Bugs are protein. Exactly, I've given the animals. Oh, I already read that. Well, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So, does anybody have any prayer requests? I know I'm praying for rain for Julie and a car for Christy and health for Nancy and health and rain for Brenda. Different animals require more protein. Cats more than dogs. I just got to figure this out. How to figure out how much protein they need and how much non-protein. Because even like they say to give your chicken boiled pinto beans, you know, to cook up pinto beans and give them that. That's protein. That's all protein. You don't want to keep giving them a bunch of protein and no other stuff, right? My son has raised soldier fly larvae for the chickens. Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to figure out how to do that. I don't know. I don't know if I put out the new video or not, but I found on the newest video that I'm making, I don't know if I've finished it or not. it was a pretty busy day yesterday. There was a fly or bee or something that was a good inch long on my moringa tree. It was so cool looking. Oh, he raised them in a tote. Now, see, I used to raise mealy worms, and that's how I raised them, and did really well with them. My 19-year-old step-granddaughter decided to take off from Ohio with her boyfriend to Alabama, and they didn't know where she was for 3 days. They were pretty upset with her. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. They love maggots. A chicken will eat anything. Yep, that's right. Her name is Kylie. Pray she stays safe. Okay, I definitely will. I'm going to go ahead and pray now. That way I don't forget the prayers. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the time that we've got here. I pray, Lord, that you keep Kylie safe and bring her back home safely, and help her to be more sympathetic to other people's heartstrings, so that she doesn't worry people in the future. And I pray, Lord, that she's hanging out with the right people, Lord. Lord, I pray for Brenda and her health and all that she's going through with these cold temperatures. I hope it warms up quickly for her, and pray that you allow her to get some water and rain, for them, because it's dry there. And also for Julie, Lord, give her some good saturation and rain. They've really needed, they've had trouble in the last few years, especially with drought, and the snow melt off is just not enough for these folks who really need rain, Lord. Help that rain to saturate the ground and nourish it. And I lift up Nancy. Let her health be better, and her to be able to get stress-free with this stupid people stealing her identity. I pray, Lord, that you fix all that very quickly, Lord. And I pray that you relieve the stress for Christy. Let her be able to get a vehicle at either no cost or low cost, and that it will be a good running vehicle. I know, Lord, that you have people that have these things that could just hand it over to her, and she'd be very, very pleased, and would take very good care of it. You know, she needs this health-wise. She don't need to be out there walking or hitchhiking or whatever she does to get to the store. Send people her way that can help her in all that she needs, Lord. And Lord, help her with her health too. Help her to be able to mow the grass without it overtaking her, Lord. Help her with her homestead, Lord. Let her be able to build it up nicely, and I look forward to being able to speak to her one-on-one again, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you will let that happen. And I just thank you for all the things that you do for us. I pray for Susan. I miss her, and I don't get to see enough of her lately. I think about Joe and other folks that I don't get to talk to very often on here. I pray, Lord, that you just let them swing in every once in a while and let us know that they're okay, Lord. I pray for them constantly. And Fran, I know she's gone through so much with her husband dying, and I pray, Lord, that you lift her up and help her to be, have more peace and be able to get things done and be able to have more freedom to be able to be the person that she wants to be. And I just thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for all that you're helping me with. I pray, Lord, that I get all the things done that I need to. And Lord, I ask please special prayer that I can find the best land for me to be able to homestead and be able to purchase it and start building that up for whenever I get to move there. And thank you ahead of time for all that you do for me in that circumstance, Lord. You know what I really want in my heart. And I just thank you for the time that I'm able to spend here with my mom. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless our relationship and let me be a uplifting, sweet time for her when she's here. And I ask these things in your precious name. Amen. I have to say, though, one of the reasons why I asked for a sweet time special with my mom is because I don't get to hear her really laugh and cut up like she used to. And the other day, I can't remember what we were doing. I can't remember even who I was talking to. I think it was David. I was talking to him on the phone. I think it was David. And I was driving down the road. And, you know, the phone comes over the car. And I don't know, he said something. And I went, you know, it just kind of did a little. My mom got so tickled, she could not withstand. I said, oh my goodness. I said, my mom must have really thought about what you said because she is over here cracking up. It was hilarious. I miss that. I miss that so bad. And I see it every once in a while in some of the things that we watch. And she's just so special. I want to make her every day happy, easygoing, where she's not stressed about anything. And it's so hard for me when she gets into stuff to not nag her and say, Mom, what are you doing? You know? So y'all please pray for me. Hey, Linda. Yeah, you caught the tail end of it. We're fixing to head out. But I'm glad you came on. I miss my mom's belly laugh and my dad's wheezing laugh. My mom's belly would jiggle like Santa. Aww. My foot is bad, Linda. I don't know. You know, it stopped hurting. Everything was good. I thought it was all fine. Well, something happened before I laid down Saturday night that made it start to swell. It throbbed all night Saturday night. It hurt all day Sunday. And it's still a little sore when I move it different ways today. But it eased up last night, and I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know if I actually broke something in there or whatever. I don't know. But there ain't really nothing they can do for it anyway, so I don't know why I'd even bother going to the doctor. Even with the Alzheimer's, Cindy said some hilarious stuff. Here she comes. Let's see where she goes. Enjoy her while you can. It was 45 years ago, the 15th of this month. I lost my mom. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, good looking.
Yeah.
Did you get a good nap?
Nope.
No. Why not?
They were here and then
They were what? There was nobody in there but you.
I woke up and
Oh, you were just weirded out. Have a seat over there on the couch.
what's that?
That's my pot holders I made. Ain't them pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all didn't see these pot holders I made. This is one of the newest ones. And this one. Each side, if you see the red, the big side, the other side's the big side. It's kind of cool. I really like this one too.
Mm-hmm.
But have a seat, little lady. Have a seat over on the couch. I'm on the live stream. Can you sit down over there? I'm going to have to let you guys go. She's not listening very well. Let's see what I got to say real quick.
Say
Say
what?
Praying for your coffee. I told her you're acting psycho, and she started calling me Christy Betts, like the movie Psycho. Christy Bates. Ah! Maybe an ankle brace or extra support. Here, darling. Let's come over here and sit down, okay? Right here. Right here. Sit down right there. There you go. Thank you. Sit back. Let me put your feet up.
I know. I was.
Here, let's put your feet up. That'll help some. That'll make you feel better.
I do.
There you go. Oh, let me see what else you guys said here. Ankle support. You just have to laugh. Yeah. I don't know if you need to hear this or not, but you're doing a wonderful job. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yes, I think, sometimes I think I'm not doing very good, but a lot of time I think if I ain't doing it for her, I'm doing it for myself because I'm selfish and I want her here. To get me some coffee, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, well, we might be gone, but if we're gone, I'll see you later. We all wake up weird out once in a while. Yeah, that's right. And it's not really her room. So, I mean, it is her room away from home, but I agree, Linda. Being a parent to your parents is hard. Love y'all, ladies. Blessed week, girls. Thank you. Have a great day and God bless all. See you later. Hope your day goes great. All right. So, anyways, you guys have a fantastic week, and I'm hoping that it warms up so me and Mom can stop at the beach on the way home one day. We'll see. Anyways, y'all take care, and I'll see you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. Bye now.